Hi everybody and welcome to my Unruly Housewife channel. This is a quick beginner's tip for you, and the tip today is going to be about blending colours and the power of blending colours. And I'll show you this example I just quickly knocked up, and it is imagine if you wanted to put some embellishments onto a jar like this, or a book cover or a light switch. You might want to do some little purple flowers like that. And as you can see, they look pretty cute. I made those, it didn't take me too long. But there's something about it, I don't know, it's not very exciting. Now, if you're a beginner and you can't really make canes yet, and you don't really know what to do to make it more exciting, how about blending in some extra colour? And look at that, it's just got so much more interest, so much more depth, and it is pretty much the same thing. All I've done is to add some yellow into the green and some white into the purple. Now, the way I'm going to describe this to you today, the way you can do it, obviously you can make a Skinner blend and you know, do investigate the possibility of that. But because it's a small amount of clay, I'm using a Cindy Leit's teardrop blend, and I'm going to link to that. So in order to blend these colours, I've just made teardrops, put them in either direction. This is a very rough example of what she does, Cindy does. You will want to watch her video really. All you do is roll these out, and I'm using cardboard guides here so that I don't make my mixture too thin. The white is kind of filthy, but it won't matter too much because it's going to be mixed in with the other colours. And you would keep rolling that until it was nice and flat. Now, I'm going to just pop this through the pasta machine because I'm lazy. Once you've rolled them like that, you then fold over, and you're going into the same direction, and you roll again, and then you would fold over and roll again. Now you sort of line it up, but every time it slightly goes out of line because that's the nature of it. And because it goes out of line, there's some extra colour there off my pasta machine. Thanks, pasta machine. Because it changes slightly in the way that you roll it, the colours start to fold over and mix in with one another. I've put this through my pasta machine quite a lot of times now, so it's really on the way. It does take a while, especially if you're doing it by hand, but it is worth it. So I'll keep going. And look how it's starting to really blend together. A couple more passes and we're ready to cut out our flowers. I didn't worry too much about the white. I didn't use as much white because I don't actually want plain white flowers, so I could cut that off if I wanted, but it's, you know, I'm just not going to use it. Now I choose my flowers from lots of different places, and they will be lots of different levels and shades of purple. Now when I put them together, my finished product will have more depth, more interest, and will look correspondingly more cute. And if you've got a pasta machine, obviously it's a lot easier. But even hand rolled, if you did that, you've got the benefit of having these different colours of flowers, and then you can mix them in. But the same with the leaves. I will do the same with the leaves, with the green and the yellow, and I'll show you that. Again, I've been cheating and using the pasta machine. But again, you can bend and roll this. To put things through the pasta machine, you want to fold it like that and put the fold side in first, and that will push out any air that gets in the joint. Now I've ended up with lots of different colours of green, so I can get some green leaves there, dark green leaves rather, some slightly more lime coloured leaves there, and some pale yellowish ones here if I decide to use them. I'll just peel that off so that you can see the effect there. Again, so much more value out of those leaves than out of just plain green ones. The way I decorated them, in case you're interested, is I just took a tool like this, but any tool with a flat chisel end on it will do, and I made middles in my leaves, and then I just made some little V's going outwards like that. With the flowers, I used the same colour of orange in the middle of every flower. I rolled it out into a very thin snake or rope or whatever you want to call it, and then just cut equal lengths off. One came out a bit big, and then just roll these into little balls, and because these are all the same colour, I find that's quite useful. That will pull together the different colour flowers to remind us all that they're the same thing. And then I just take a ball tool and I just dot that in the middle to hold the centre in place. You can do whatever you want to do really, but that helps to put it all together. So those are the elements. I made them all in advance, and because I shaded them all, I now have a more interesting decoration on my jar. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it taught you something. Obviously you bake things according to the manufacturer's instructions. If I was really going to do this, I would probably pop this off of the jar and stick it back on with super glue, because that's a way to make it stay. And yeah, oh, do I do that on camera? Thank you for watching. I love you all. Look at the link. See, go and have a look at Cindy's video. Bye bye. Bye.